Next, I'm going to talk about things you need to consider when choosing a suitable question for Part B. First, you need to ask yourself whether you understand the requirements of the question completely. Next, you should think about whether if you're familiar with the required text type, that is the format and style. You should also think about if you are familiar with the issue discussed in the question. Also, you need to ask if you know the relevant vocabulary or phrases to express your ideas of that topic. So after choosing the right question, you should spend 5 to 10 minutes to do your planning by using the following framework. That would help you to fulfill the requirements of the questions. Remember, TAG and FTP. So what are they? TAG. T stands for text type. So you should ask yourself what type of text you're going to write. Is it a letter, an email, an article, a speech, or a report? A stands for audience. You need to think about who is going to read your text. If your friend or your family member is going to read the text, then you should use informal tone or style. However, if the reader is your teacher, your boss, the business partners, or the public, then you need to use formal tone and style. P is about purpose. You need to be very clear of what you need to write about. And also think about what should be included in your writing by following each of the requirements. For example, are you going to write problems and solutions, or advantages or disadvantages? You need to be very clear. So after talking about TAG, I would like to talk about FTP. F stands for formality and format. Should you use formal language or informal language? For the format, do you need to add subheadings? T is about tense, which is very important. You need to think ahead of what kind of tense you should use mainly in your writing or in each paragraph. If tenses are used wrongly, all the verbs in the sentence are wrong. P is about person. If you want to sound more personal, then you should use first person. But if you would like to sound more objective, then you should use third person. After talking about how to plan your writing, I would like to specifically talk about letter to the editor, as it has not appeared in HKDSE since 2018. So, in letter to the editor, you should use personal tone. In other words, you should use first person, I. Don't forget to state your opinion and support your opinion with facts. In terms of the style, you need to give persuasive explanation of why the issue is very important. Now let's take a look at the format. First, you need to begin your letter to the editor with a subject. Usually, your subject is very short, like this: feedback on the samples escape to Hong Kong Island. Then you need to write the salutation by using "Dear Editor." After that, in your introduction, you should state which article, editorial, column, public statement, or recent news event you are referring to. In the body part, you should state only one point in each paragraph and support it with examples, research data, or expert opinion. In your last paragraph, don't forget to urge the stakeholders to take actions. In complimentary clause, You should use yours faithfully. Put down your name and also the district that you live.